I hate that guy. He's a talentless schmuck. He shouldn't be on TV. That should be me. I could do a better job. Look at that new boyfriend of hers. Such a pretty boy with lots of money.
Nin explains, stop being so jealous, eliminating jealousy. Whether we admit to it or not, we all get jealous from time to time. It's in our blood, it's human nature. The green-eyed monster comes and attacks us all from time to time. And it can turn even the nicest of people into complete. You hate your ex's new partner. You hate that celebrity on the TV. You hate that person at work or at school that's so popular and you're not. Now, the problem isn't the person that you're jealous of. The problem is you. We feel threatened by this person. We are constantly comparing ourselves to them, and because we're comparing, sometimes we feel inferior. You could be a woman who's jealous of a girl who's prettier than you. You could be a guy who's jealous of another guy getting all the female attention. The real reason why we get jealous is because we're not happy with something about ourselves. And we're insecure about it. It's all about insecurity. We feel inferior and we think that the world thinks the same thing. And we compare ourselves because we're human. We do that. We compete against each other. So if you are jealous, especially if you started acting out on it, now's the time to do something about it. Number one, own up to it. If you don't know you have a problem, then you can't fix it. So if you know you get jealous, own up to it, admit it. Physically say it out loud, write it down. Remember, jealousy only exists in your mind. It doesn't exist in physical reality. You can't hold it in your hands. Number two, imaginary feelings. Are your thoughts real? Or is it something that you've just made up? Did your friends really not invite you to that movie because they hate you? Or because, most likely, they know you don't like horror films and they decided not to ask you? Most of the time, it's something that you've concocted in your own mind to try and justify the way you're feeling. Number three, resolve. Now's the time to put it right. Listen to what people are telling you. If people tell you that you act like a complete douchebag when you're jealous, don't necessarily see that as a criticism, but see it as something to work on. If you've overreacted at this point, now's a good time to start apologizing for it, especially if you started throwing things in people's faces. Number four, work on yourself. Remember, the problem is you. People who are completely happy within themselves have nothing to be jealous about. Everyone's different. There are people in the world with more or less money than you. There are people in the world with better or worse looks than you. There are people in the world with bigger or smaller body parts than you. It's all relative. Be happy with your positive traits. Look at your overall talents and gifts. And if you still feel that you don't really have any to compete with, start developing some. Work on yourself. If you found this video at all helpful, please be sure to like, share and subscribe. Download my free ebook from my website and follow me on social media right there. But on a closing note, guys, it's perfectly normal to be jealous. It's human nature. Don't beat yourself up over it, but start working on eliminating that out of your life today. Let me know how you get along, comment section below. Nin explains, eliminate. That's not a good start, is it? Whether we admit to it to. The real reason why we're jealous is because we're not happy. Sorry, I swallowed in mid-sentence there, don't know why.